Hello my dear students, welcome to my channel Learning Accounts with Veena. Today I am taking case based MCQ. First is Kanchal Limited was registered with an authorized capital of rupees 10 lakh divided into shares of 20 each. It offered 40,000 shares to the public for subscription at a premium of rupees 10 per share. Applications were received for 37,000 shares and allotment was made to the all applicants. Application 6 on allotment 15 including premium of rupees 10 per share. So this means allotment is of rupees 5 plus 10 and first call rupees 5 and balance on final call. 3,000 shares of 20 each, non-payment of allotment and first call. It means what is the amount transferred to capital reserve on which only application money is received at the rate of 6 per share. So it means 18,000 is on forfeiture and on 2,000 shares, because 2,000 shares were reissued, the gain is equal to 3,000 shares per gain is 18,000 and on 2,000 shares it is 12,000. Reissue on 2,000 shares is equal to, these 2,000 shares were reissued to Sonam, 16 called up and 14 per share. It means 2 rupees is the loss, the 4,000. Gain minus loss is equal to 8,000 is the amount transferred to capital reserve. So this answer is correct, 8,000. Second question is balance of forfeiture account will be on these 3,000 shares. On 3,000 shares, share forfeiture account, if you prepare like this, it is 18,000. On reissue is 4,000 and transferred to capital reserve. I have calculated here 8,000 minus 12,000 is 6,000. 6,000 is the correct answer. Third question is subscribed and fully paid up capital will be. It is given in the question only 16 has been called up and at the time of reissue also 16 called up. So it means it is not fully paid. If it is not fully paid, so fully paid capital will be nil. Subscribed but not fully paid up capital will be calculated like this. Applied shares are 37,000. Out of this, 3,000 shares were forfeited. Remaining shares are 34,000. Company reissued 2,000 shares. It means 36,000 shares are with public at the rate of 16 called up, equal to 5,76,000. Add share forfeiture account. Share forfeiture account I have already calculated 6,000 in previous question. So it is 5,82,000. This is the correct answer. 5,82,000. Securities premium reserve can't be utilized for issuing partly paid bonus shares to shareholders because. Next question is Shiva Limited issued 20,000 shares of 10 each at a premium of 4 per share payable as follows: 4 on application including premium of 1. It means it is 3 plus 1. And on allotment 3 including premium of 1. It means it is 2 plus 1. And first call is of rupees 3 including premium of 1. So 2 plus 1. And second and final call is of rupees 4 including premium of 1. So 3 plus 1. Applications were received for 30,000 shares. It means this is a case of oversubscription because company issued 20,000 shares and applications were received for 30,000 shares. But allotment is made only to 24,000 shares. Applications received are 30,000 shares. Pro rata allotment is made to 24,000 shares. So it means 24,000 get only 20,000. Rest 6,000 were rejected. Decided to utilize excess application money towards the sum due on allotment. X, to whom 500 shares were allotted, failed to pay allotment money and call money, and his shares were forfeited. It means his shares were forfeited after first call money. So 500 did not pay allotment and first call. Yes, here you have to write allotted shares. In diagonal also you have to write allotted shares. How many allotted shares are there? 20,000 total. And 20,000 shareholders applied for 24,000. So it means these are applied shares of X. So it means he has paid on applied 500 into 3 on application excluding premium, and on 100 excess shares he pays 3 plus 1 4 including premium. First question is amount. Calculate the amount received on allotment in cash. Total amount due on allotment is equal to 20,000 shares multiplied by allotment money is equal to 60,000 rupees less adjusted amount or transferred amount from application. Excess shares are 4,000 multiplied by application money of rupees 4 is equal to 16,000. 16,000 is the amount transferred from application received on allotment less X did not pay allotment money. Allotted shares are 500. He must have applied for you have to calculate like this. In diagonal you have to write allotted shares. Category is 20,000 total number of allotted shares. Who has applied for 24,000 because pro rata allotment is made to the shareholders of 24,000 shares only. These are applied shares. Therefore, excess amount on X share is equal to 100 is the excess shares because applied are 600 and allotted are 500. So excess shares are 100 shares. Application money 4 is equal to 400. The total amount due on X share, allotment amount due on X share is equal to 500 into 3 is equal to 1500 less transferred from application money or adjusted amount is this 400. Therefore, amount not received on X share, this one, this you have to deduct from here. $42,900 is the amount received on allotment. This is the correct answer. Next, in the entry of forfeiture of X share, amount credited to share forfeiture account will be 5 on 500 shares 3 rupees. So 1500 he has paid on application money excluding premium, and on 100 excess shares he has paid 4 rupees, so it means 400. Therefore, total amount received from him is 1900. So therefore, 1900 is the correct answer in the entry of forfeiture of X share. Amount credited to share forfeiture will be 1900. Third is in the entry of forfeiture of Y share. Amount credited to share forfeiture account. Y has applied for 1800 shares and he is allotted on pro rata basis, so therefore you have to find out 1800 is the applied shares, and in diagonal you have to write applied shares, total applied shares 24,000. 24,000 applied shares gets only 20,000. It means Y's allotted shares is equal to 100 allotted shares received on Y share is equal to 1500 allotted shares multiplied by application and allotment, and application is of rupees 3 and allotment is of rupees 2 excluding premium, that is 5, 7,500. So therefore 7,500 is the correct answer. Next question is, after the reissue of forfeited shares, amount credited to capital reserve will be share forfeiture Y's share forfeiture credited amount is equal to credit amount is equal to, we have already calculated, 1900 X share forfeited credited amount, and on Y share forfeited credited amount is equal to, this is I have calculated in C part, 7,500. And question says that of the forfeited shares, only 1,700 shares were reissued as fully paid up for 8 per share, the whole of Y shares being included. Important point is this, the whole of the shares being included. Y forfeited shares is equal to 1,500 of shares reissue is equal to 1,700. Out of this, Y shares are 1,500, the rest 200 shares of X were of Y's forfeiture credit amount, gain on Y's forfeiture. And in case of X, you have to apply formula like this. 1,900 rupees is on how many shares? 500 shares of X. And X shares reissued are 200. On 500 shares of X, forfeited credited amount is 1,900, and on 200 reissue shares of X, it comes to 760. So you have to total this amount, 7,500 share forfeiture credit of Y and 760 of this is equal to 60. These shares were reissued at 8 per share fully paid up. So it means there is a loss of rupees 2 per share. तो ये आ गया आपका 1,700 into 2 loss on reissue 3,400 is equal to 4,860 is the answer. 4,860. This answer is correct. Number of shares allotted into 4 rupees is the amount of premium. So therefore 80,000 is the total amount of premium, but X did not pay premium on first call and allotment 2 rupees. So 1,000 you have to deduct from 80,000, and Y allotted shares are 1,500 and he has not paid first call and second call. So therefore premium of rupees 1 on first call, premium on rupees 1 on final call has not been received. The total 1,500 into 2 has not been received. Therefore 80,000 minus 4,000 is equal to 76,000. This is the correct answer. This is all about today's video. I hope you will like it.